Smalls from the Sandlot for Halloween, if she still has it by then.
There you go. And I just realized that I just now turned on the audio.
Oh
Oops.
God! Whoops.
So sorry, folks. Yes, this is Bioshock Remastered. Hat and I are both lovers of the original.
Of course.
So let's see how much of a remastering this is. Doesn't really look that different so far.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, like, looks like texture shader upgrade. That's about it. But then again, that's really all an HD port is going to be anyway. As long as it plays the same, that's really all that matters. I mean, Bioshock was already a gorgeous game,
It's
so
true.
God, I really want to go get another bratwurst right about now.
Oh, get it, your bratwurst, eh?
Well, that's what I had. That's what I had tonight. I had bratwurst, kraut, and beer.
A German-themed evening.
German feast. It was pretty good. Pretty good.
So let's talk Berserk while we're doing this.
Go for
Um,
it.
have how much of the new season have you seen so far?
I haven't seen any of the new one. I didn't even know there was a new one.
Really,
Seriously.
dude, you are missing out.
Yeah, evidently, yeah.
Here, after we're done with this, I might have to put it on for you.
Now, I've got Crunchyroll, so I can watch it. If that's why I asked if it was being simulcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got that, so I can watch it whenever. I mean, I've got like a whole. Oh, for God's sake! I've got a list of everything I need to watch anyway. So I just got through. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Freaking Crunchyroll. All right, let's see.
Now for the greatest speech in video game history.
I am Andrew Ryan. I am here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? Yeah. All right. Let me
There
add it
are
to the.
there are
Oh,
two.
looks like there's some mixed reception on this.
That's the animation basically. It's CG.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Oh well. All right, I'll add it to the queue then. Because let's see, what have I finished so far?
There are only two roles in film that I would ever consider being an actor to play. Like if you were offered them to me, I would stop everything I'm doing and be an actor just for those roles. One would be Andrew Ryan, the other would be Venom,
Venom.
Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock Venom.
Yep,
Yeah, better than
Matt Gargan Venom, which is fucking terrible.
Fuck me. What Flash Thompson Venom or Agent Venom as he's known?
Agent Venom was better than Gargan, but
Well, for God's sake, anyone's better. Well, I don't know. The mob boss.
okay, this does look a lot better.
Venom.
Yeah, Angelo.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they did update a few things, like there's seaweed here, the more texture
yeah.
on the
Oh yeah.
on the
that's
whale.
it.
Yeah, it looks the city looks a lot more dilapidated now than it did before.
It actually sort of looks like an underwater city now, at least from the exterior. Whereas, in the original, it was still sort of hard to believe.
Yeah, there's more flora now,
Yeah.
more flora and fauna, which makes it gives the appearance that.
Yeah. Ooh, that spark is new, I believe.
But because in the original, there were no plants underwater, so you like assume that they just cleared all the seaweed from the city. Like that's all the Big Daddies did was just go on the seafloor and just clear out seaweed like sea cows. Speaking of sea cows, why did yoga hosers have to suck?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't know. But I just know that Tusk was
Awful.
eh. I watched it with okay, so I watched it while drinking with some friends of mine, and I was like, this is Kevin Smith, so it's gonna be funny. And by the end of it, we were just going, what the hell did we just watch? And one of the girls there was like, it was like the Human Centipede, but with a walrus.
Yeah, basically.
I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's basically what it was. It was so weird. It's really, really weird. I don't get it. I don't know why they didn't just call it Mr. Tusk,
Yeah.
since that was the fucking name of it, but whatever. I mean, like, the whole... It's weird because leading up to the film, like, you thought he was going to want to become a walrus.
Yeah.
But it turned into, like, a horror movie, basically. I think it would have been better had that one guy, like, used Justin Long's character to, sort of fulfill his quest to become a walrus instead of apologizing to a walrus or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't make... The whole motivation didn't make any sense. Like, oh, he killed and ate his walrus friend so he could survive on an island.
Which
And
no
he
one
wanted
would
to-
hold against him.
Yeah, and he wanted to bring him back somehow to apologize to him and then get killed by him. What? I'm sorry, what? That makes no sense. That makes zero sense. That makes negative sense.
Yeah, it's like trying to be Eli Roth and failing.
Yeah. No, it's not even trying to be Eli Roth. It's trying to emulate the kind of fucked upness that Tom Six exhibits. But it goes to a different level and then fails at that. Like, why? At least the acting wasn't abysmal.
Yeah.
But the plot was just, why? And that's the thing, like, wasn't it like adapted from a story that was told on Smodcast?
I don't even remember,
I
honestly.
think it was. I think it was like a story or like a legend that they had made up. And it was adapted from that. And that's why you don't do adaptations of little things like that. Because then you have to actually, think of stuff. And then when you have to think of stuff, and you're already, in the middle of trying to make it work, you come up with something stupid. Huh. Damn it, I missed the fucking part, by the way. Would you kindly fetch a crowbar or something?
Yeah. And you end up with a wrench that's the initial melee weapon from System Shock.
Crowbar, Half-Life joke. Just so everyone is aware. So, yeah, let's see. Anime that I finished on here now. Akame ga Kill I finished twice now.
Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine. What?
Was that a Canadian accent there?
Well, Atlas has an accent, but I don't know if he's supposed to be Canadian or what.
Probably. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Akame ga Kill finished. Plastic Memories finished. That one was sad, man. That one really messed me up. Like, you talk about how episode 25 of Berserk was like really gut-wrenching and heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
Plastic Memories episode 13 shattered me. Anime was a mistake. That hurt, man. Because the whole thing is like building up. Like from episode 2, like you know what the climax of the series is going to be. Like they straight up tell you. And the whole series is building up to that, and you think, oh, there's going to be a Deus Ex Machina to get him out of this, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, there's not.
What's it about?
Happens. So, first off, bit of background information. Takes place in the future. In the future, there are these androids called Giftia, and Giftia are completely indistinguishable from humans.
So like Reploids from
Sort of, or like oh shit, replicants.
yeah, Replicants is what I was
Yeah,
thinking of
yeah,
from Blade Runner.
yeah. See, you said reploids, and I'm thinking Mega Man.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, Yeah, they're like replicants basically. Only thing is they have a lifespan of roughly 9 years, and there is nothing that can be done about it. They will not so much die. What happens when they reach the end of their lifespan is they lose all memory and personality and go completely berserk. They will attack people, and because they are robots, they essentially have superpowers. So they can jump really high, they can punch really hard, that sort of thing.
so it's got kind of a bubblegum crisis thing to it.
Yeah, sort of. So the the plot revolves around this guy who is working for a company that reclaims these Giftia before their time is up. And it's more or less like putting them down like you would a pet.
Yeah.
They do it so, nothing bad happens. So it's good for the rest of the world, and they get paid for it too. And they get
So
to
Blade
give
Runner,
people,
basically.
yeah, and they get to give people a peace of mind for, not having to watch their loved ones, go completely insane and destroy everything ever, or get like shot up by the police.
Yeah.
So it follows this guy and a Giftia who works for the company too, and they they form a relationship over the course of the series, but they also, still have to reclaim these Giftia too. And these can like vary in appearance too. Like one from the very first episode is like a little girl, like maybe 9 or 10 years old.
Fuck.
So she's basically acting like, this person's granddaughter. And there's another one that is acting like, this old couple's son. And they're basically like people to these guys. So, when they have to put them down, so to say, it's a little more emotionally jarring than, having to put down a pet. Because this is someone that you formed like really, really deep, complex emotional bonds with. And these, the robots can understand emotion too. Like they really are indistinguishable from humans. So it deals with, that whole concept of loss and acceptance and whatnot. And then there's the whole idea of memory too. Because this girl robot that's working for the company knows that she is going to, essentially die. But sooner than everyone else, she's like, what's the point in trying to be happy and like make memories with people if you're going to lose them when you're dead anyway? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
It's sort of like a nihilistic approach to everything. And it sort of deals with that philosophy as well. And the big plot point is that one girl has about 2 months left on her clock.
Ooh.
And, this guy is wanting to start a relationship with her at about that time.
Oh, no.
So it is a love story that is
Doomed to fail.
Yeah. A love story on a doomsday clock. And the clock is running out fast. 13 episodes. So you can binge it in one go if you need to. And oh my god. Oh my god. That last episode. It will tear you up, man. It will tear you up. But aside from that, like, everything else about it is great. The characters are all dynamic and interesting. Everyone is cool. It's got good humor in it too. The animation is gorgeous, fluid, very, very well done. wonderful to look at. You don't really hate anything about it, except for the fact that it's so short.
Hmm.
But like you can pick up on the story like really quickly, so you don't have to go through a whole bunch of exposition. So it's really nice, but it will make you feel feelings.
And what was the name of it again?
Plastic Memories.
Plastic Memories. Okay.
It has not been dubbed, so you will only be able to watch the Japanese subtitle version. So there you go. Fridays 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so Berserk comes on in a few hours then. Or not really a few hours, like 9, basically.
Yeah.
Probably won't be awake for that. Probably be asleep still.
Yep,
But,
same
okay.
here. I have somewhere I gotta be at 1 in the afternoon, and that's about it.
You got places to be in the evening, and then Saturday all day, and then I don't know about Sunday yet, but I'm assuming it's Sunday too, because we have a Burlington has this thing called the Carousel Festival that they do every year,
Mm-hmm.
and it's held in City Park, and we got a big old carousel there. Of course, it's like the centerpiece of the city, and it's like a outdoors sort of, almost like a state fair in a way. Music, and you have local businesses as vendors, and you got food and stuff, and everyone's having a good time hanging out in the park and whatnot. It's pretty alright. But I gotta work it.
Ah, I see.
So, yeah. Because family business is setting up a booth there. So I gotta take people's orders for t-shirts that they want printed like right there.
I see.
But it's got to be done. So
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Family business, so I'm kind of obligated for it. But it's funny. Somebody was asking me earlier this week. Hey, you think we could hang out on Saturday? I'm like, I have a feeling I have to work the Carousel Festival, and sure enough, I was asked to just last night. I was like, yep, I figured. And I figured. So, glad I knew. Or glad I had a hunch, really.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Crunchyroll and Funimation? Oh, are they getting some partnership? Oh, sweet. Cowboy Bebop.
Really?
They got Cowboy Bebop now.
Interesting.
Awesome. I'll watch through that again, actually. Wait, hang on. Is this the Japanese version, or is this the dub?
Another one of the few anime that I actually recommend the dub on.
Yeah, the dub is actually, I think, better, honestly. That and its opening is amazing.
Yeah.
It's such a kick-ass opening. Nope, it is the sub version.
Hmm.
Not the English dub. Interesting. Wonder how that last scene plays out. I've never seen that in the original Japanese. Bang. God. That was another one with a pretty sad ending too.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Things do not end very well for Spike.
No, they don't. But I don't know that many anime that have a really good ending to them, like happy ending.
Full Metal Alchemist, at least Brotherhood.
Yeah,
Everything went according to plan, basically.
yeah. There were some
So
sacrifices along the way, but
yeah, yes, some kids got turned into dogs along the way, but
yes.
yeah, everything basically went fine. There wasn't it wasn't really a bittersweet ending. It was a a nice happy ending, really. Let's see. God, what else? I guess Dragon Ball Z sort of had a good ending.
Yeah, DBZ did. I was just kind of bummed that we never got to see an actual another World Martial Arts Tournament arc. But you get it in Super, though. Have you seen Super yet?
I have not seen any of Super.
Oh, it's really good, actually. The first two arcs are just basically the last two movies. So you want to pick up on like episode 30 something, honestly.
Hmm. Yeah. I
But
just
no,
feel like there's like a Goku Black or something in there. And it's like really weird. And then Future Trunks apparently comes back.
Yep.
In God's name. Oh well.
I forgot how much I liked the hacking game in this. It's basically just Pipe Dream, but still.
Yeah, it's not awful. The, the hacking in Bioshock 2 was different, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, though.
Yeah, I forget what it was. Well, let me find out. Oh, it was color, the color bar thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like super simplified.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan.
I liked Dead Space's hacking thing because it was something that you could do really fast, but it still was one of those things where like if you weren't fast enough, then you'd get dead.
Yeah, it was just timing, basically.
Yeah. I kind of want to go back and play Dead Space 3 now for some odd reason. I only played through it once.
Same here.
I wasn't really that impressed with it. It wasn't really like it wasn't so memorable for me like Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 were.
Yeah.
It was just sort of there. Except for like the very, very end.
See, I wanted to
was
play
like
it
the
co-op to see if there was
Yeah,
something
same.
unique about it, but I never got the chance.
I never did either. Nobody had it for PS3, that is. They had it for Xbox and PC, but never PS3.
Yeah.
So I never did get those co-op achievements.
Well, one of these days, if I pick up a PS3 again, we'll give it a shot, but...
Go for it. Might could stream it even. Why not?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Dual stream. I'll stream one to my channel and you can stream one to yours.
For me, it'd be kind of tricky, though. I'd have to move my entire computer.
Oh, ow. That's ass.
Yeah, because my console recording thing is kind of outdated.
That's what the Elgato's for.
Yeah.
Still got mine. Although I really do need to get one of the new ones. But I'm not gonna get rid of this one because that's the only way I can record footage from older consoles. Like my Genesis, for example, that I can play Shining Force on. Good old Shining Force. I still need to get Shining Force 2. Oh, that's right. There were bombs in the hacking minigame.
Yes, there were.
Totally forgot about that.
Boom. Friendly turret.
Yeah, I think the only thing that the only reason why they had to change the hacking minigame was it just took a pretty long time.
Yeah, that was kind of the only downside of it.
Yeah. I mean, for a game that's so atmospheric that really demands that you be engrossed in it, it sort of took you out.
Yeah, it takes a different thought process to do it than normal gameplay. That's kind of the major trick of it.
Yeah.
Because you've gone from survival instincts to puzzle solving.
Yeah. I don't know though. Now that I'm like looking at the really like nitty gritty of all this, I don't really see like much of a graphical difference either.
Yeah, there's like small texture upgrades and things like that. Like
Yeah.
the textures are a bit more high fidelity, but it's not. I'm not that impressed with it, honestly.
Yeah. And honestly, just watching you switch back and forth between like your guns and your plasmids, it really makes me appreciate Bioshock 2 so much more since you could use both at the same time.
Yeah.
And I know that seems kind of weird because there were enough people who said like it was more strategic in Bioshock 1 to have to switch back and forth.
It really wasn't, though.
And Bioshock 2 just made it too easy, but it wasn't really that easy either.
Yeah.
I kind of hate that I got rid of it.
So Bioshock 2 gameplay-wise was pretty good. It's just the story I wasn't a huge fan of.
The story was underwhelming. Like, I liked the fact that you played as, like, the first Big Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And that whole relationship that you had, but the concept of the Big Sisters, too, was just really weird, and I don't know. Although I did like that your choices actually mattered more in that one as compared to this one. It's like if you chose to kill, certain people, then the ending would, well, you had multiple endings, of course, but like that last room that you went in, where it had like the statue of, you killing people or saving them,
Yeah.
that whole thing. That was cool. Really, yeah, it really did feel like your choices mattered more than just, you get one of two endings, basically.
Okay, so now I have to find the telekinesis. The interesting thing is, like, Bioshock isn't one of those games that I played through very much. Like, I think I played through it once and haven't touched it in, like, years.
Yeah, same here. Just one and done.
But it's an unforgettable experience, though.
Yeah. Well, at least for me, like that's what I do with games. I'll play through them once, and then that's basically it. Like if I go back and play a game again, it's either to get an achievement, or because I got like a remastered version, or I got it for a new console or whatever. And that's sort of what I did like with Metroid Prime and Prime 2. Since for one I hadn't played with motion controls before, so that was new and interesting.
Mm.
And I got to go back and 100% them too, which I hadn't done before. Um, and I'm sort of hesitant to go through Metroid Prime 3 because I did that one already, and there's really nothing new there for me.
Yeah.
But then there are games like, Zero Mission or Fusion, which I can go through in like an hour, or in Fusion's case, about an hour and a half, and I'll just breeze through it if I've got nothing to do and I got, an hour and a half to kill. And I can play through those like it's nobody's fucking business.
Yeah.
And then it's stuff like, Metal Gear Solid 2. I've only played through it once, and I don't really have the urge to play through it again.
For me, it depends on the type of game. Like, if a game is much more atmospheric and something along those... Whoa!
What?
Something along... somebody exploded.
Didn't I tell them don't explode? Be atmospheric
And like a deeper, darker story, then I'm more apt to just play it once and not come back to it. But if the game is a little bit more shallow but has more replay value to it, then I'll play it over and over and over again.
Hmm. Yeah, like campaigns like or at least for campaigns in games like I don't know, Halo 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back through just on their own. Just because I feel like playing it. Nope, not really. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird in that regard, or I don't know.
Well, not all campaigns are created equal, and some of the Halo ones are really good.
Well, Halo 1 is really good. Reach's campaign, I still say, is amazing, and so is ODST's, but
I liked the gameplay in Reach's campaign. I didn't like the story.
really,
Yeah.
I really like the story. I thought it was up there with ODST, honestly, which I still think is the best Halo campaign, since that's more of a personal story and not something like super extraordinary like Master Chief's.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't really feel like I got to know the characters in Reach. I feel like if I had more time with them, if I got to do more missions as part of that team, I probably would have liked it more than I did.
I liked them. I mean, I certainly felt like they were. I felt like part of a team, and it's like watching that team be ripped apart, kind of like you knew was going to happen anyway. It made me feel things, especially, holy God, especially George's sacrifice.
Well, yeah, George was the only one that I really feel I got to know.
Yeah,
The rest of them, I can't really even remember their
was-
names.
that was, oh man, just because like afterwards, like everyone admits, like, man, he died he died for no reason, basically.
Yeah.
God, that was
Shotgun.
Let's see. Yeah, George. Who was next? Kat was next. She just got sniped in the head out of nowhere. That was unexpected.
Yeah.
That's probably what made that so memorable, actually, because it just literally came out of nowhere, like killed mid-sentence.
See, it reminded me too much of Carmine.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, it's like Carmine died almost the exact same way, and I'm like, fuck.
At least one Carmine survived.
Yes, and he was the most badass of the three.
Yep. I voted to save Carmine.
As
So
did I.
there you go.
According to Blazinski, the vote was very close, though.
Yeah. I think I still have the save Carmine shirt for the Xbox avatars. Let's see. Who went after that? June didn't die. That was the sniper. He didn't die. He just sort of ran off with Halsey. And then it was confirmed later in the lore that he was not dead. And then Carter, the way Carter went out, freaking. Oh, suicide bombing the Scarab. That
Yeah.
was cool. And then Emil did that. Emil did that thing with. No, he jumped on the Mac gun
Yeah.
and then got killed by an elite. That was kind of a bitch way to go, honestly. Now that I'm seeing the telekinesis in the game too, I'm thinking Dead Space. I think Dead Space did the telekinesis really well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Dead Space 2 more than the first one. The first one it was sort of a gimmick, and the second one it was more of a weapon.
Yeah, for sure. Because you had, like, body parts you could rip off of some enemies and then toss them at others.
Yeah, that was save you so much ammo. But anyway, yeah,
I think the very end of Reach though, that whole survive mission.
Yeah, the survive mission
that
was really cool.
That was well done. That was emotional. Still no legendary ending though.
No.
And I remember everyone thought there was a legendary ending, but nope. Never.
but yeah, like I haven't really gone back to like revisit that campaign just for the sake of it. I'm looking at my shelf now, and there really isn't anything like I have ever felt like compelled to go play again. Like Pokemon games, even I won't reset a Pokemon game and play through it again, unless like it's already been reset for whatever reason. Jeez. What else is there? I'm trying to think of good campaigns too. Oh, there was one that I replayed through recently just for the hell of it. GTA 4.
Well, there you go. Great story.
Oh yeah. I wanted to see because I just finished GTA 5 for the second time because that was the PS4 version, and I wanted to see how GTA 4 held up. That, and also I like the car physics for it. Well, at least the car crash physics a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
The car physics themselves is still like driving a goddamn boat.
That's very true.
But yeah, and the story especially holds up today.
Oh, absolutely.
Honestly, I think a little better than GTA 5's.
Yeah, GTA 5 is like Heat on acid.
Yeah, I can see that.
Whereas 4, much more nuanced, more like a Scorsese film.
Yeah. See, 4 deals better with like the whole issue of immigration and whatnot now. 5 deals better with like economy, whatnot.
Yeah.
And since we're not really having like major economic issues like we were, and somehow the issue has gone back to like immigration, GTA 4 is the one worth playing.
Yeah, it's much more topical these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always loved GTA 4's, in my opinion, fair criticism of the American dream
Yeah.
for immigrants. And it's interesting to read about like what Dan Houser was going through his mind when he wrote the game with his brother, because he was becoming an American citizen,
Hmm.
which
So I
probably
never-
surprises no
never read
one.
anything about the backstory of it, but like you can tell like a lot of thought and a lot of heart went into the story. Like especially just as an immigrant story, man. Like just about everyone that you meet there is an immigrant in some way, or like is so proud of their immigrant heritage, like with Pegorino, for example.
Yeah, the Sicilians.
Yeah. Like it's crazy. Like you really don't meet any red-blooded Americans, so to say, in there.
Yeah,
Elizabeth Torres,
who's from PR.
yep, um, Packy McCreary, Ireland. The whole
Well, actually,
McCreary
he
clan
is a
comes-
natural-born American.
Yeah, but the whole clan comes from Ireland, and he talks about like his brothers going back and forth in there.
Yeah.
'Cause that's where the family is. So I guess the heritage there. God. I'm trying to think of like who else though. Manny Rivera.
Oh
How
God,
can I reach these key?
man, he was something else.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, actually Playboy X and Dwayne Forge, I don't believe were immigrants actually.
That's true. They were not.
Yep. Although I guess technically you could say Dwayne was more of one, since he had the being locked in prison for 8 years or so.
Yeah, he was in
under his
prison
belt.
for ages.
Yeah, so sort of like, coming back to not really coming back, but coming to a different land. That is immigration in a way.
For those of you playing the home game that think that I'm going to eat the little girl, too bad.
You're not going to eat her?
No.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. So I saved them all too.
I'll say if there's any motherfucker out there that thinks I would ever harm a little girl, virtual or otherwise, you are dead wrong. I'm an uncle. Guys, I spoil kids. I don't harm them. Unless I'm giving them too much sugar.
She has really massive eyes, though.
Yes, she has like anime eyes.
Yeah, like ridiculously huge anime eyes.
Then again, the art style in this game is pretty exaggerated when you think about it.
Sometimes, not all the time. I think it's more realistic than anything else. But just it's weird because when they look like the little sisters, the evil, not really the evil ones, but you know what I mean. They still look realistic. And then you save them and it's like, what the hell? Did you just become cartoony?
Yeah.
Adam and Eve and Metal Gear Solid 3 reference.
Well, that's right. This is where all my friendly turrets are.
My name is Ademska. And that's something I never understood.
Ocelot?
No, how he had a Russian name, but was born during D-Day to an American.
Because his father's Russian.
Yeah, but still, that ain't shit.
Fuck, 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 fuck! Ow! Son of a bitch! Get him, turrets!
Mmm.
My turrets aren't helping! Ow! Oh, God!
Shoot him with your bullets.
Oh, fuck, I think he's got me. Maybe.
Are you out of
I might have a chance.
armor-piercing rounds on your...
Yeah. Got him!
There you go.
Oh, shit!
Oh
Look
my
at my
God.
health!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Come here, kiddo.
Jeez. And that guy is all burnt up, too. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I unloaded on him.
Yeah. Yeah, smoke the cigarettes and kill yourself, basically.
Thank you.
You're wounded. Find a health station. That's the plan! God. I have a drill pit in me. Excuse me.
Can't you just, like, smack the damn thing and get a health pack out of it?
Yeah. Sadly, no.
I think maybe that was Bioshock 2 that you could do it. It's like if you didn't want to hack them, you could just, like, beat it with your... or melee it, or whatever, and it would drop a health pack anyway.
Yeah. You can hack these fuckers, though, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Hackety hack. Don't come back.
Bada boom.
There you go. Wham, 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 wazzle.
Welcome to Target of Value.
Yeah, that stupid clown. What was it called? Circus of Value?
Yeah.
Fucking...
I don't know why, but there's something great about lighting people on fire in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Granted-
because you can't light people on fire in real life, so...
Yeah. See, that was my favorite way to kill people in Metal Gear Solid 3 was by white phosphorus grenade.
Oh my god.
I was demented.
Did you go play Spec Ops: The Line afterwards?
No, that was actually a heart-wrenching scene.
About to say, yeah, suddenly you regret everything.
Yes.
Oh, lordy.
Alright, well, I'm getting kind of tired, so I think I'm going to call this here. But hopefully, I'm going to figure out what the fuck went on with that emulator over the weekend.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be able to,
Continue where we left off.
yeah, continue the journey and, you know, not screw it up.
Exactly. Well, for those of you who are going to watch this recording, we'll see you next time.